morning. This is pretty cool. Tailgate's down and does that. Beeps at you. That's pretty cool. So we got Crybaby 1 and Crybaby 2 crying about the new truck because it's on 35 and lifted.
6 inches taller.
So they gotta lift that up so it sits level.
Here, how about we put this one? You want it to go down more? Do you want to lift that up? How level are we?
I mean, we're a little higher on the front, but
I think
we're going to have to be.
we gotta be, and then when you load up.
Lock.
Taking the Honda over to our local repairman because no brakes, none at all. But this thing drives pretty, I don't know, it drives pretty good, so whenever I let off the gas, it pretty much has its own little brake, but yeah, it has no brakes. So I just gotta drive into town, which is about 3 minutes away from here, and that guy's gonna work on it. So, we're back over at my house, or my mom and dad's house. We are grabbing this mini Samurai and the seat tender. We're gonna go fill up the seat tender with beans. This will be the first time filling this thing up for the year. So, yeah, pretty cool. Whenever I get cold start, it's pretty cold outside. So, this will be our first time using that little conveyor belt transfer auger over there to fill up the seat tender. I gotta get the 80/20 to hook up to the hydraulics on that auger. And Jared's grabbing my brother over at our house so that we can grab the skid steer, take it up there, and you know, he can help too. Oh, here's the setup. We got a toad on top of the auger right there, and this is going to be powering the auger since it's a hydraulically driven auger. Reason for hydraulics is because when we're spreading fertilizer, we can take that thing wherever we want to and hook it up to the tractor that's spreading fertilizer and then unload the semi truck. So, yeah, that's why that's hydraulic, and that's why we got to put a tractor up here. Well, here's the setup. Gotta get fuel for the seed tender, but yeah, we're gonna dump the bags and totes into this thing, and then it's gonna go up the auger, and we're not gonna have to jack with folding that thing in and out no more. So it's gonna be a heck of a lot easier for me and Aiden just to come over here and do it, which we did that before, but it's gonna make it even easier. So.
Good. Then we're just gonna ask for a favor. We would like Wayne to come over and visit and stay with us.
Yeah, so there's a new air compressor, and there's a shed over at George's that we took down, and those are the trusses, which Jared's going to be putting up a shed at his house, so he's going to use those trusses. So yeah, which Jared is the person that's been with me all day. I didn't really introduce him, I just started recording him, so yeah. First bag. Here we go. So the tote and the transfer auger didn't go as planned. It splattered quite a bit, so I think we're going to be playing with that a little bit more before we get it fine-tuned to where we want it. But right now I'm going to put fuel in the seed tender truck and air up the tires on the seed tender, make them all ready to rock and roll. So, done fuel in the truck. Had a water leak. Remember to close these. Remember, little bit spillage, but remember to close these. It's important. Had to get the hammer to shut them. But first filling of the year. We are jumping to 435. And it is not doing anything. That's a great start. Just great. Oh no. It started right up then. Something on the planter was draining the battery. Very rock and roll. That's what we're doing now.
More sticks.
We're picking up sticks, and big sticks. I mean, when the cousins come up, that's what we do. We gotta pick up sticks. I got that on video. That's good.
Right here.
But there could have been a bird.
Where's the fish?
It's a bluegill too!
Yeah?
Oh no, my fish is made out of plastic.
How many loads have we done? 5 loads?
Who knows their numbers? Not me.
Lane?
I don't know my numbers.
Kirsten?
My name's Lane.
I don't know. Picked him up off the side of the road. I don't know him.
Again. Ding dong.
Jared.
Go back to the
Yeah. You're getting one. Hooray. Oh, that's stupid. I don't know if that's gonna work. That was pathetic. So, we're back. I'm gonna be picking up the Honda now. It's fixed. The brakes are now working. I don't know what he had to do to fix them, but if you are interested in a side-by-side, we are gonna be getting rid of this one before too long. Kind of just send me a comment, and then I'll figure out a way that we can message each other about it. Not really, don't really know the value of this machine. It has a brand new motor and what is it, the pulley system that drives it. That's all brand new. It's got the electric steering. I think it's got 12,000 miles on it, but it just had a brand new motor put on it about 200 miles ago, so it's a nice Ranger. We just got the Honda and we don't really need it no more. But besides today was a good day to have it still. But yeah, if you are interested, leave a comment down below. If you have made it this far into the video and you're new around here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and also hit the like button. And leave a comment on what's your thoughts, and we're going to be planting before too long. We're getting there. Planting corn might be coming up in the next video or two, but beans is questionable if we're going to plant them early or not. We're still thinking about it. I'd say we are. Probably a week difference between the corn and the beans. But yeah, I can't wait to be planting again. I'll get tired of it about after a month, but for now I'm excited about it. So yeah, so I'm waiting for Jared to come back. So I'm probably gonna go eat some lunch, and then I don't know what our plans are. I've been just kind of running around doing what Dad was wanting this morning. I don't know what he wants now. So got done with lunch, and now me and Jared are gonna go work some dirt. I'm gonna take the 9482 because Jared yesterday was already working with the 8040, so I'm going to get the 9040 too. We're going to end up in the same spot working dirt, but he was going to finish up where he was at. So yeah, I get to run Old Faithful. Here we go. Now, I didn't get it for you, but yeah, no power shift. Got a, what is it, a 33-foot excavator. The other one's a 26-foot on the 8040. But yeah, I would take another 26-foot and put it on the 8020 instead of running this one, in my opinion. But yeah, let's go work some dirt. I wish I would have brought my other camera so I could get some cool camera deals. So I'll do that tomorrow. Oh, I didn't say this already, but it is Friday today. We get off for Easter, so the radio's on. Where's the radio? Oh. Just every tractor has to be different. Well, most tractors. So, I'm gonna go work some dirt. She needed some fuel before I took off. That's a big excavator. I saw I don't know if I recorded it, but there was a big old, like, 40-some footer at the local case dealer. But yeah, tires look good. I really don't know about these tires. Like, I didn't air them up, so I don't know if Jared did or not. They all look pretty dang aired up, so I'd say they're good to go. I need to take the blocks out, just like I did in one of our previous videos on the little excavator. It's got the same blocks on this big one. So you undo these. They're hard to do one-handed, so I'm gonna have to put you guys down. Aiden was checking fence. Break. I'm coming up to this field to start working on it, and I guess something happened with the Ranger. I don't know. I just got back from getting the air compressor and helping my brother with his problem. The problem was that there was a hose that goes from the fuel pump to the top of the motor, where it like separates and stuff. The hose came undone, and I just plugged it back in, and it started right up. So I wouldn't have noticed that at his age. So I just had to look over it just a little bit. And I was like, that doesn't look right. That hose is supposed to be plugged in, and it fired right up. But he noticed whenever he got up over to my tractor that my wing tire was low, which I didn't even excavate it at all yet. So we came over here to the Honda. Took the Honda over and I fixed his problem, and I went and got an air compressor and picked him up from the shed. So, yep, my little Bauer air compressor with an adapter that runs a DeWalt battery, which that's a rip-off DeWalt battery. So, yeah. You learned something new today. If something looks unplugged, plug it back in. Let's see if it works then. But other than that tire, everything's good to go. I didn't really look at that whenever I was filling up the fuel. I was looking at the inside tires because normally I'm more concerned about my inside tires. But this one and the other excavator had outside tires that were completely flat. So that little Bauer air compressor has been pretty impressive for being like 25 bucks from, I got it for my birthday. Yep, I get tools for my birthday. Pretty good, pretty fast too. And I never recorded this, but George's all the old bins are gone. Besides the shed, and then the augers that went up to, or the tubes that went up to the leg. So the leg's down and everything. So that shed will be gone before too long. And then we're gonna actually build a bin on that pad. And then the future plans is to put another leg up and put bins down the hill that way. That's the plan for the future. But yeah, we're about to run the 940 too. there's a lot of wheels on the farm. And there's another flat one on the anhydrous tank. All the rest of them look like they're up, so that's good. That's a good sign. I'd say that thing probably had a really tiny leak in it because it's still not all the way flat. And these have been sitting for about 2 months, three, 4 maybe. I don't know. I haven't really kept track. Oh yeah. We're almost full. It's almost got a full tire. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes for a tire that size. Which is not that bad. I don't know. It's a little tiny thing. It's really easy to just throw in the back of a Ranger and take it. I have one in the back of my car at all times, just in case I have a tire that runs low on air or gets low on air. So I think it's pretty neat and it doesn't cost that much, so why not have one and sitting in your car? We are officially working dirt. I filled in some ditches back there. Really what I'm doing here is I'm kind of going up in the terrace channels. I take about 1 swipe each terrace channel and I fill in ditches along the way. That's about all I do. We don't work the whole field just because it takes forever to work everything and just cause some more erosion. So we just fill in the ditches, make it nice and smooth for a nice seed bed and those places that are rough or have ditches, of course, and fill them in and make it nice for the seed and make it nice for the planter man to plant it. And I got little Dingledor with me since he had problems earlier, so wish I would have brought my other camera so I could record this. I'll get you one tomorrow, guys. Don't worry about it. Kicking Aiden out so he can go around with the Honda and pick up rocks. But yeah, here's my beautiful trails. These trails are just going up ditches, and then that trail right there. There's a terrace right there, and then there's a tree I go all the way. This is a terrace again. Just working terraces and working in ditches. That's what I'm doing. So it's working pretty good. There's just tons of rocks that Aiden got bored and he wanted to pick up some rocks, so he's gonna get after that. Back here are some newer terraces. So there's some more ditches in them. Mainly because last year we had to work in between all of them, so we smoothed it out from the bulldozing. So there's some ditches in between the terraces, but yeah, I'm still rocking and rolling. Aiden's still running around picking up rocks over there, but yeah, just following trucking. Wish I would have brought my other camera, but I forgot about it. Jared, actually the main disconnector is up there, but Jared is moving the water trailer for my dad, so I'm the only one working. .9482 is doing a pretty good job. Always has been. We don't do too much with this tractor. Oh my gosh. We don't do that much with this tractor besides work dirt and put on anhydrous. But we don't really work that much dirt with this tractor since the 8040 is pretty well. It is faster. Oh my gosh, it's shaking like crazy. But the 8040 is faster. It is a little bit smaller of a discavator, but this one goes about 6.5, whereas the other one will cruise along almost 7 miles an hour. So in some cases, this bigger discavator is better, but that one's more mobile, let's say. It's more user-friendly. It's more comfortable. There's just a lot of more. It's just more convenient. There's a lot of things that make this tractor, just its age of this tractor, show a lot more. But it's still a good tractor. don't do that much with it no more. The anhydrous bar is where it really works, honestly. It used to be like the main thing that we'd use for tillage. Like we wouldn't even use the small discavator. But ever since we got this 8040, this 8040 had so much power that it kind of just pulls the living crap out of that small discavator. So makes it really nice when it comes to discavating. So I don't know. This tractor does a pretty good job though. So if I tell you the complete truth, if there was one or the other I'd want to run, I want to run the other. But that's not saying that this is a bad machine. It's just user friendly. No. And overall, this thing is slower in some cases, because in most cases we're taking one swipe down the terrace and maybe filling in a ditch or two throughout the whole way, whereas we don't work the whole field, so there's no need for this tractor. There's no need for the big discavator. So I honestly, if I tell you the complete truth, I would want to have another 26-foot discavator and another like 8040 for what we're doing. Since we're not working the whole field, there is no need for a big hunk of tractor. Especially whenever it's only pulling a few more feet wide of a discavator. I mean, it's not that much big of a difference. 33 versus the 26. That's not that much difference for the size difference of tractors. So, I don't know. I'm happy with this tractor. It is on the chopping block, of course, but I think it's on the chopping block for another big four-wheel drive. Which I'll be fine with that. If we can get a big tractor that can pull the living crap out of this discavator, then it doesn't matter to me then. Then it'll have all my user friendliness. I mean, it's one of those things where if I'm a guy that's working for you, what do I want to drive? Do I want to drive this? Or do I want to drive the power shift? Power shift all day long. And then this, sitting in this seat. I don't want to sit in this seat. I want to sit in a nice seat, nice air conditioning and all that stuff. And that's one of the big reasons why farmers today are going to nicer, newer machinery with more technology like GPS and stuff like that, is so that you can stick a kid like me or a kid like my brother into that machine and have no worries in the world, because the machine is mainly doing everything for them. In our case, for our farm, we don't have the fanciest technology. We don't put monitors in our combines. The only thing that has monitors in them is our mainly what we spread fertilizer with and then what we plant with. Whereas there is bigger farmers than us that have everything teched out, have it where they can control their whole fleet of tractors from their house or from their phone. Like, there's a lot of things that people are doing now to make it more user-friendly and to make it where you can stick anybody in a tractor. Which, in times like these, that is what farmers are looking for. They're looking for help, and the longer it takes to train somebody to run a tractor, the longer it takes, you know? So, if you can throw a guy in a tractor and you can pretty much monitor what he's doing and how he's running the implement, and you can control certain things from the touch of your phone, why not? It makes it a heck of a lot easier for you, and you don't have to worry as much if you know what's going on. I like running these tractors because it kind of makes me feel like I am pretty lucky for what I have now and the changes that have been made over the years in the machinery. I know one day, whenever I'm an old man, the description or the farm description of a farmer is going to be totally different, and you're going to be more of a mechanic than anything. Am I fine with that?
by that point in my life, I will definitely be fine with it. Right at the moment, I probably won't be, because that's kind of a big factor in what a farmer is and what my job on the farm is. I'm an operator. I will be more of a mechanic once a tractor can drive itself. That's definitely for sure. I'll be the guy that brings the seed tender to the tractor or to the field. I'll be maybe driving semis. By that point, semis probably drive themselves too. So they're already making tractors that can drive themselves. The question is, how long will it take before our farm has one? Who knows? I don't know if it's going to be 10 years, 20 years. I don't know if it'll be whenever I'm 60 or 50. I hope it's not very soon, because that tractor that can drive itself 24/7 and not stop and sleep or not do any of that, that's going to replace a heck of a lot of jobs and a heck of a lot of farm labor that a farm has. Once you have something that can drive itself and works 24/7 with no stops, that replaces a lot of tractors, and that replaces a lot of people. Just like that. I mean, that's some serious stuff right there. I've been getting pretty bored. There's a lot of ditches on this one. Got some rocks too, but I'm making it nice and pretty. I think that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Not that much more going on today, but tomorrow I will be bringing my other camera so you guys can actually watch me do some work. I got a stick in my excavator I need to get out, but yeah. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, stick around for a while. If you're not new, leave a comment what you think, what's your opinion on this self-driving technology, and how long do you think it'll take before self-driving tractors will be released to the public, and how long do you think it'll be until it'll be on our farm, or at least around a farm around here? Because another thing, it's like terraces. How are they going to be able to do terraces? But then you got people running around with gators mapping a whole field. So I don't know. I really wonder how long it'll take. Tell me in the comments what you think, and I will see you guys all in the next video.